Hello, adventurers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sawyer.
I'm Danny.
Together we are McPeek Adventures. Danny, what is our adventure today?
We are headed to a cool event that's being hosted by Magic City Books called the Magic City Book Bash. It might just be MCB Bash, I don't know, but their social media had it as MCB Bash, but MCB means Magic City Books. So we need to safely cross the road here. So that's where we're headed. They closed off the road that's right outside the bookstore for a bunch of authors to be there. I think there's a bunch of local food places that are going to be set up there or in walking distance. They're open. So we're headed to this event that we have never been to before.
All right, headed to the Magic City Book Bash. Let's go adventuring.
Hi, tell me about your book.
Yes, it's about two characters whose lives kept converging at the Mayo Hotel.
Okay.
So book one is about the male character. He's a photographer.
Okay.
And the night that he gets engaged, he has a supernatural vision of a woman who's not his fiance.
Uh-oh.
2 years later, it's the woman in his vision, and it's her story, and they keep converging at the Mayo.
That's fun.
Oh, these are cool.
Thank you.
I like this. This is awesome.
Well, this is my first children's book, and I illustrated it out of hand-cut felt. So I had so much felt left over.
Okay.
I made the bookmarks.
Very nice. I love the Route 66 one.
That's what I was saying. That Route 66 one is really cool.
This is the first of my interconnected standalone series set in a fictional town called Blackwater, Texas. It is a romance between a woman and her best friend's older brother. She's plus size, he's built like a Greek god. It is open door, it is explicit. Book 2 comes out in the fall, and they are all in the same friend group in the same small town, so you'll see the same characters over and over. I also did everyone a favor, and I set the spice level in the prologue, so they know if they need to quit or to keep going.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so pretty. This is like your business card, huh?
It is, yeah.
I love that.
I was like, what's the cutest little town in the whole world that I can find?
That is so cute. I
Make
do love it.
Blackwater.
I do love it.
Thank you.
This is awesome. So many books and sunshines. I know.
Well, I write romance, so I have rom-com, love triangle, forbidden romance, and a stalker romance. This one's actually a series.
Stalker romance.
I like your painted pages.
Oh, thank you. I actually did them myself.
What?
I did.
That's pretty
I
cool.
did.
That's pretty cool.
Trial and error for sure, but
You're like, crap,
I did
messed
it.
one up. Very nice. I like it. It's having a moment for sure.
Thank you. Well, this is, we follow Freya. She's our main character. She was burdened by a mark that grows across her skin, the powers that manifest because of it. The Dark King comes, takes everything from her, so she vows revenge. She's going to take his head regardless of the cost. We love a good stabbing character.
Yes.
Along the way, she discovers she's connected to ancient dragon gods, and so she has to decide if she's going to step into who and what she is, or if she's going to continue running.
What was your inspiration?
Okay, so
Okay, I'm like, this is deep.
okay, so obviously I pull from a lot of my personal experience, but I don't have personal experience with dragons. But, I love How to Train Your Dragon,
Okay.
and then my uncles all had dragons and stuff whenever I was growing up, and I
Yeah.
really am obsessed. I've always been obsessed with dragons, and so of course I wanted to be born with superpowers.
Obviously.
But yeah, that's what it is. I love dragons, and I need to
You're
write
like,
a story.
I gotta get this story out.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you guys have the same color scheme.
Yeah,
And it like fits perfectly.
it was not planned.
I know. Not planned, but it's pretty epic.
Are there dragons in this too?
There's wyverns
And demons.
and demons and
All
ancient
right.
cosmic gods.
Is this a comic book?
This is the
Okay.
This is a large illustrated
Oh,
edition.
reading.
It's got a
You know.
page, picture for each chapter and a map in the front.
That's
So I can
cool.
find that. There
Oh, I love a good map.
And then the same for the hardcover. This is illustrated, and then this is the non-illustrated pocket edition.
Cool.
So what's your inspiration come from?
My inspiration, I grew up reading Michael Moorcock, Roger Zelazny, the H.P. Lovecraft. Obviously H.P. Lovecraft. So anything fantasy, dark fantasy, I've just been into my whole life.
My book's a little memoir, a little history, a little sociology, a little psychology. It's about how when society pushes back on hate, we don't see what we're seeing today.
Curtis the Cactus.
Everybody needs a cowboy cactus.
Oh, he's cute.
He's so cute.
I like that he has a mustache. How did you get into balloon making?
I was at a party one time when I was younger. I was probably around 13, 14. And they had a clown there. And this clown had blown up balloons, like just the stick part, and handing them out to the kids. And I was like, really? Like, he couldn't have made one out? I was like, how hard can it be? Right? And I just went home that day, started watching YouTube videos. And then after watching, I'm like, well, let me give it a try.
I got this. I can do
And
it.
I'm like, you know what? Let me just do this for fun. And I did it for fun for many years. It was just a hobby. And then I became a mom. And after that, I was like, well, I gotta really do something. I was like, well, I'm really good at making balloon animals, so let me give that a try. And then here we are. It's about 4 years in now. There you go.
Oh, this is great. Thank you so much. All right, let's see this ladybug. Look at that.
I haven't had my face painted in a very long time, but this seemed like a good opportunity. So now we got our ladybug, and then Sawyer got his frog balloon made.
It's got a little fly up there too. This is great.
Now don't let it pop.
Oh, it won't.
Let's go in here.
In the library?
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good, you?
Excellent, thank you.
Library on wheels. I like it.
So they came straight out of my imagination. I had the names first. I was at a friend's house in Arkansas on their back porch, and they look out at these gorgeous woods.
Yeah.
And this was like 10 years ago. And the names Twilla and Rye just popped into my head, and I was like,
You're like, what's
what
that
is
mean?
What's a Twilla? What's a Rye? I knew rye bread. That was about wheat sentiment. But I tucked it away because something told me like these names are important. So I tucked them away and I kept teaching. And then in May of 2022, this story was like coming out of my ears. And so I said, babe, I think I really want to give this a shot. And so we talked it over and said, you know, we can do this. Like, you have to cut back in some areas, but it's worth it if you want to give it a go. And so this came out in June of 2023. And then within 2 years now, I have 4.
Imagine a zoo.
This is my first book. This is my second book.
All right.
Start in life.
It's never too late to start.
No.
Fun at it. I love it.
So what is Imagine a Zoo about?
A boy gets his book for his birthday, and it's blank, and he's not very happy about it.
Oh.
But the book is kind of magical. It talks, and it says, hey, you want to see zoo? You got to imagine what you would want in your zoo. So he imagines they do crazy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's a little twist at the end. Yeah. It's a fun one.
Aww.
Nice.
What is this?
$6, and each has a description. It has a category on the top, descriptors below, and you pick one, and it's a surprise. So you make your perfect match.
That sounds fun. I found a mystery date with the book.
And what are your 3 things?
1990s, river rafting, and Midwest.
Actually, you know what? At first, I didn't think you had done those, but you were alive in the 90s.
Yes,
You've lived in the Midwest.
yes, and I river rafted.
And you went river rafting without me.
That is true, I did that. I went with my family.
I'm not in your family? Oh my gosh.
My mom and my sister.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, this is the one I'm gonna get. Ooh, they have a root beer float ice cream bar. That sounds delicious.
What flavor did you get?
I got birthday cake flavor, and I'm excited to try it because it's getting a little toasty out here. But, ooh, that's nice. Wanna try it? This is delicious, and I think they have a storefront down in the Greenwood district if you guys want to try one. Well, guys, we got home and I decided that I wanted to unwrap my blind date with a book, and we're both gonna figure out what it is together. So to recap, I chose the sticker that says fiction, 1990s, river rafting, and Midwest. So here we go. Let's give it a little rip and tear here. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's called True North, a novel. And that's the book that I got for my blind date book. And that is the end of our video for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then you can find out whenever our videos come out, which are every Friday. And then go over to social media and follow us over there too. We will see you on the next adventure.